Pile number 1, you chose the green door. This pick a card reading is about choosing a door to see if the universe, destiny will answer yes or no. Let's see, okay, if the door that you chose is open to you. So we're going to start with the Angel Answers Tarot. And this could be about any topic or area of your life that you're looking for a yes or no. To see if a certain path is open to you, or if a door will open to you, for you. Let's see. What is your answer? Oh, okay. So there's 2 there. All right. We'll start with this and then we'll grab the tarot. Unlikely. There's something better. So I feel like, yeah, this is perfect. So the answer is unlikely. All right. However, the reason why the path that you're asking about is unlikely is because the universe has something better in mind for you. So it's not necessarily a no. It just feels like that's not the right way to go about it. Do you see what I'm saying? That there's something better in mind. It's feeling like the universe knows what you need. And even though you might want what you want, there's another way to go about it. And it also feels like the path that maybe you thought up for yourself is just not the best solution. So there's a better way of going about what you're asking for. That path is most likely, unlikely, right? It's unlikely to be the way that it comes about is what this is saying. And I hope that makes sense. The universe has a better plan. Spirit has a better plan for you. A better idea in mind for you. And I kind of feel like it's this feeling of like gentle parenting. Like, kind of like a parent saying to a child, like, I know what's best for you. Can you trust me on this one? The feeling is having the bigger picture and being able to see what would work best. What would give you the most positive outcome. Because sometimes we want things that we want, but it's not the path for us. And then it's only hindsight that we can see later down the road, oh, why that particular path that we were seeking or we were trying to knock a door down towards, right, wasn't meant for us. Hindsight is the gift. That's what I always say. It's the gift that shows us why everything lined up the way that it did, for the reasons that they did, why it didn't work out in those situations. And I feel like if that path was truly meant for you, it would flow, it would open, there would be no resistance, it would just align beautifully. So I want to say to you, if there's any resistance that you're feeling towards a certain thing, the reason is it's not rejection, it's protection in a way. And also because there's something way better that the universe has in mind for you, probably better, bigger, and more positive than you could ever imagined or thought up for yourself. And I love that. That also is very comforting in a way. I'm also getting the vibe to tell you that knowing that there's something better, if a certain door isn't opening up to you, knowing that the universe has something better for you in mind instead is, and should be, or feel like a comfort. It should give you some comfort and also encouragement to know that you're so spiritually, I'm getting the vibe, yeah, spiritually protected. And that's why that certain path isn't maybe opening as easily as you thought it might. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get a few cards. Learn more about this. Oh, I like that. Ace of Cups. I already know what this is saying. The something better is more in alignment with your heart. There's something better that is going to fill your cup and fill it to the brim, to the point where it's overflowing. This is also energy of immense gratitude. So I feel like when the something better comes along, you're going to be so grateful. Your heart is going to overflow with gratitude. Not only that, the Ace of Cups is saying that this is a new beginning. What the something better is bringing you something on your heart in a way that's going to make you feel full and complete. Fill your cup to overflowing, okay? But it's also going to bring you a brand new beginning. A way more fulfilling situation. It's the outcome, it feels like it's going to be a lot more positive than if you were to, I'm getting the feeling of like knocking doors down, right? If you were to go pushing doors down yourself, you're not going to get, it feels like you're not going to get the result that you were hoping for, or it wouldn't make you as happy as if, yeah, it wouldn't make you as happy in that way. So the feeling is to, again, surrender, because the something better is on its way. So it also feels like the sooner you surrender, the quicker it can come. The quicker that the something better can align. The quicker this new beginning can take off in the direction of this something better. Okay, I just get this feeling of just overwhelming sense of gratitude, happiness, a feeling of fulfillment with this Ace of Cups. There is love. It's like my heart is finally full. My heart is complete, is this feeling. I don't know if the Ace of Cups is love, romance, or whatever. I don't know if some of you are asking about that. If it's love or romance, relationships, again, the path with that particular situation with that person probably is, it says unlikely. So it's unlikely, and it's because the universe has somebody better in mind. And that person is the one who is going to kind of like be the yin to your yang, is what I'm getting with the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Oh, okay. These, yeah, so we have the Knight of Wands. This was reversed. I don't read reverse cards because I feel like there's, trust me, there's enough shadow aspect cards in the tarot that if there was that nuance, it would show up. But it feels like with this Knight of Wands, you know, I will kind of, you know, touch on the reverse, because Knight of Wands is about action, speed, momentum. And if this is reversed, it kind of gives a vibe that maybe this door has been slow in coming. But I also feel like because you kept the fire alive in your heart for this thing, regardless of the pace in which it's coming towards you, it's still on its way. Knights are about action, speed, momentum, movement, travel. So I feel like the passion, the fire is there, even if it feels like it's slow in coming. So there is momentum building towards this. The something better is on its way, actually right now, as we speak. But it's taking its time in a way that is, it feels purposeful, okay? Inspired action here with the Knight of Wands also, again, there's the building up of that momentum action towards you. To where things can line up, right? Again, the feeling of surrender. The sooner you surrender, the sooner this can come in. So I'm getting this feeling of just a delay. It's not that it's not on its way. The something better is definitely on its way. It's just a little bit of a slower pace than the Knight of Wands usually would take. Nonetheless, this is already activated. That's what that's telling me. And this new beginning is already activated. And if this is a person, let's say, that's coming towards you, they are passionate, enthusiastic. They're a go-getter type of energy. And when you meet them, when the door is open to them, they will dive in headfirst in the direction of you. They will it feels like recognize you immediately. It feels like instant heart recognition I'm getting with these two cards if it's romance, but that same thing can apply if it's something or another situation, okay? The feeling is that you will recognize it, not when you see it, when you feel it, okay? You will recognize the something better by the feeling, okay? By the feeling. By the fire that gets stoked in your inner being, okay? It feels like a desire to go, to do, to move, and to pursue. As soon as you see it, you will know that it's go time, is the feeling. You will recognize the door that is meant for you upon a feeling. It's just this burning, right? Fire underneath your behind kind of energy that pushes you in the direction of this because it speaks to your heart, Ace of Cups, and then with the Knight of Wands, you have to move toward it. It's this irresistible pull, like a pull, a compulsion, right? A compelling that you feel. And that is literally passion and purpose, inspired action, pulling you in the direction of it. Okay. Whoa. Tower? Oh my gosh, that's shock, awe. It's good. Okay, it's going to challenge everything you know and everything you thought you knew about what it is you originally wanted. This is such a cool reading because it's like, you know, the answer was, oh, unlikely. That's not the path for you because there's something better, right? And the fascinating thing about it is when it comes in, it's going to resonate so fully on your heart. You're going to feel that within you so strongly. And it might come as a shock to you, Tower. It might surprise you. And yeah, I think it's going to challenge everything you thought you wanted in that path originally. So it's going to come in unexpectedly, Tower energy. And the reason why I say it's going to challenge what you thought you originally wanted is because it's going to shake things up to wake things up. That's what the Tower does. It shakes away and dissolves and dismantles old foundations and beliefs. So it's like, you know what? I thought I wanted this, but now this other thing that my heart has, you know, recognized is now making me think twice. And that's how I know that that original path that I was pursuing wasn't for me. Because if I was so sure about that path, I wouldn't be questioning it right now. Do you see? Thing is, the fire or the essence of what you originally wanted in that path is still valid. That's what this is saying. It's still valid. The power, the passion, the energy behind the essence of what you originally wanted in that path is still valid. It's just the means and the way and the package in which it's going to be delivered is going to be different than what you originally thought you wanted. And it's going to challenge you a little bit. It might be outside of your comfort zone a little bit, I feel, too, with the Tower. But I also feel that you're going to be so grateful. Again, gratitude. You're going to be so grateful that you didn't get what you want in a way. Because you want to know why? Because the feeling is that that original path that you were pursuing fit the old version of you. the old foundation of you. The Tower is saying you rebuilt your foundation in some way. You changed, you shifted. That is a change and transformation card. So you changed and shifted your energy in some way. And because of that, what you originally wanted is not a match to you anymore. You've changed. And now the thing that you wanted also has to change to match you. You see? So it also goes back to the idea of the universe knows what you wanted. The universe knows, you know, spirit knows you, source knows you, knows every version of you. And it's this feeling of that path is the old version of you. It doesn't suit or fit or align with the new version of you that, again, has or is being right now rebuilt with the Tower, because it feels like the Tower is coming in to dismantle the old timeline, the old version of you, and rebuild you in alignment with your true authenticity, because that's what the Tower does. So trust that the something better is a authentic vibrational match. The essence is there. The idea is still the same. It's just the package, the way that it gets delivered, the way that it looks is going to be different. Why? It has to. It has to be different because you're different. You've changed. You've dismantled old patterns of belief or, you know, old versions of you, and that makes sense. And it might surprise you the way that it comes in, or it might surprise you the way that it looks. Okay. For instance, if it's love, it might be somebody that's completely different than your usual type. And that's what I mean by it could challenge you. I never thought I would like somebody who looked like this, or, you know, spoke like this, or, you know, or had this vibe. Okay. If it's something like a job or a house, you know, it's like, oh, I never thought I would like to do this as a career, or I never thought I would like to live in a place like this. And, you know, here it is. And it's love. Okay. Ace of Cups. It's a love. You're loving it. You're excited. Knight of Wands, right? Excited for it. I want to look underneath the deck to see what the underlying energy is. Okay. Maybe hidden elements. All right. So we have the Seven of Wands, right? Seven of Wands is that feeling of being challenged. Yeah, and I was kind of getting that. Feeling like you have kind of like all these different things coming at you. It is a form of resistance in that card. Let's just be honest here. So again, if you're feeling challenged, if you're feeling resistance towards a certain path, again, it's because that's not the path. That's not the way to go about it. There's something better. And yeah, you're going to feel with the Seven of Wands, you're going to feel resistance because it's just not the right path. But that's okay, because that means there's something better. And the something better is more in alignment with your heart, more in alignment with maybe your passion, what makes you feel alive, Knight of Wands, what makes you thrive, what inspires your creativity, right? Or motivates you. And I feel like with the Tower, it's saying, and the Ace of Cups, I feel like it's positive. The shake up to wake up, but it's going to wake you up to the truth of what really is in alignment with you versus what wasn't. And that's totally okay. I know the image of the card, she looks all sad and everything like that, but I don't feel that. This new version of you is going to want the something better. The new version of you that is approaching, because you have an open portal here with Ace of Cups. So that new version of you that's approaching, or that you're stepping into, is going to want the something better, not the the path that you might have originally thought you wanted. And I hope that makes sense. Oh, look at that. Another heart, right? Because the Ace of Cups does connect to the heart space as well. Yeah, so it's like this is talking about looking deep within yourself. And I feel like you're going to recognize it. And like I said, it's going to speak to your heart. You're going to feel it. It's more about feeling it rather than seeing it. But this energy is definitely giving vibes of it's going to feel right inside in your heart. You're going to know what the right door is for you. When it appears, it's going to come in and it's going to speak to your heart first, you know, and you're going to see it as truth. That's why we have the eye here. Okay. Earth energy is all about stability. Somebody might be Earth, right? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Also, I could see it as fire energy, right? So we have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Especially if it's a person, this could be your energy, or also energy that you're taking on. But Earth energy is about stability. And it's all about a stable foundation too, right? Because you can't build your life off of what is inauthentic to you. That's why the Tower is here to dismantle all of that, move it out of the way. And it's like once the fog settles, the dust settles, right after that all comes crumbling down, whether it's literally or figuratively, you do see clearly once the dust settles and you're stabilized. The foundation is made strong. And secure. So I feel like that Earth card is saying this is deeply rooted in, you know, truth and grounded. What's replacing it is a lot more stable, okay, mind you, than the path that you originally wanted. Or the door that you were originally trying to open, okay? Let's see if we get one more. Look at that, perseverance. And I love it. Why? Because the salmon energy is all about abundance too. Salmon swim upstream to achieve the goal. So this is saying you will achieve what you set out to do. It's just going to come about in a way that's better than what maybe you originally planned. And the old had to be cleared away in order to allow for this to come in. And when it comes in, it's going to speak to your heart and it will flourish. It will thrive. The salmon multiply. Okay, so again, they're a form of abundance. So there's some form of abundance coming through. The something better is bringing more abundance with it, is what I'm getting from that as well. So even though there's resistance on the path that you're on right now, I feel that's a telltale sign that it's not flowing. Because if it was meant for you, it would flow with ease and every door would be open to you without struggle, right? And you wouldn't have to push so hard all the time. But I feel like none of your struggles are in vain, because if anything, they're shifting and changing you in the process of getting you to the goal. Just know that the salmon always reach their destination. So you will too, but in a way that's more in alignment with you than you originally thought up or planned for yourself, okay? And I love that, because it's saying, it's just confirming that the outcome is even better. Is even better than what you originally thought for yourself. And there's comfort in that, okay? Also encouragement to keep going, like the salmon. They don't stop until they reach their destination, mind you, okay? They never give up. Seven of Wands could also talk about that, not giving up, even when it gets tough. You gotta, if you fall, you know, fall 8, you stand up 9 type of thing, right? You keep standing up, you keep going, you keep pushing, striving. But I also am getting this as resistance at the moment towards the path that you're seeking. That's why the unlikely card showed up. But Let's see if we can get a final oracle message. Oh, okay. For those of you who are asking about, you know, relationships, it says partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles. Well, that aligns too, doesn't it? And look at the butterfly symbolizes metamorphosis, transformation, and change. So that's also very telling with the tower. It says learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Okay, so talk about confirmation, okay, of the heart. And for some of you, partnerships that could be romantic, okay. Also, partnerships that could be business as well. So any kind of partnerships, contracts, coming together of people, places, and things, right? You grow. You literally grow through your experiences. Also, I want to say to you, where one door closes, another one opens. And the one that's opening in its place is a lot better. You have and are, it looks like, working through resistance and obstacles right now. But in the doing so, you're actually preparing yourself to receive the open door that aligns most with your heart's desire. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab an angel number for you, pile number 1, to see what other messages we can get to confirm this reading. A lot of times the angel numbers that show up confirm what is already said in the reading. I love when that happens, or they provide you with the message you need in the moment. So let's see what the angel number is for you. 10, 5, 1. So 1051 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number. Find a source that resonates with you. If you feel that this reading, I guess, somehow touched your heart or connected with you in some way, let me know in the comment section, right? Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Consider even hyping up the video. That helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. Hype the video. Yeah, visit me on Etsy. I have cool things there for sale, including personal readings, and you could also support me by joining my channel membership for exclusive content readings I put out for members only. So I will leave you here. Thank you so much for spending time with me, watching this reading, commenting, and just, sharing your presence here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 2, you chose the yellow door, and this reading is about choosing a door to see if destiny will answer yes or no. So if you're asking about a certain thing or path in your journey at this time, asking if a certain path is going to be opened to you or a door will open to that path, we're going to find out what your answer is. And I'm going to start with the Angel Answers Oracle to see if we can get a yes or no. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, I love it. Very clear yes. Do you see that? So that is an open door for you to whatever area of life and path that you are asking about. So I love that. Clear as day, right? And it's, you know what this is also giving me? The sun and the moon there. This is alchemically, harmoniously aligned. The path that you're asking about, the door that you're seeking to open to you, it will open. And it's telling me that the path to that door is aligned, in full alignment, complete alignment, harmoniously aligned for you and to you. So let's see what else we can learn about this. I'm using the Third Eye Tarot. Okay, so we have, is that the Six of Pentacles? Yeah, it is. I'm terrible with Roman numerals. I had to look at that closely. Six of Pentacles. Okay, no way. Six of Wands. That's definitely a yes, okay? That's like, yes, It's like yes, yes, and yes. Triple yes. Okay, triple yes. Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. The Six of Wands. You have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. The Eight of Swords. And I'm going to grab another one because I feel like this is just mind over matter. And I also feel like it's saying you don't see this. There's something kind of like either a mindset or a doubt, right? That you have a doubt, maybe a deep-seated belief or doubt that is making you question whether this is possible. Okay? Okay, but the fascinating thing about the Eight of Pentacles is that even though the doubt creeps in with the Eight, look, you have, this is crazy. You have 2 6s and 2 8s, okay? Okay, let me go back to my original thought. The fact that you might doubt the path or that this door is even available to you, if the universe will grant it to you in some way, you still, feeling is you still power through. It's like working through your doubts. And I heard that that is a strength. The feeling is you continue to push through the doubts that you have and work through them anyway. So I see, in a way, I see that the Eight of Swords, you know, it's a crappy card. I'll just be honest. It's not always my favorite card. In this case, I'm seeing it in a positive light, okay? Because the doubt is there. Okay, well, let's not deny that with the Eight of Swords. It's there, and it kind of keeps you feeling like you don't see a way or you don't see how it's going to happen for you. But then you push through it and keep working and keep putting your energy into productive, positive things with the Eight of Pentacles. It also feels like you don't let those thoughts creep in or linger too long before you redirect your energy into something else instead. And I feel like that's the very thing you need to do to achieve the result you seek and or to have it manifest for you. Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. It's about reciprocity. So I also want to say to you that the universe has a way to make this happen for you in a way that supports you. Financially supportive as well. To give you the leg up that you need. You might have people, places, and scenarios like come through in ways to help you that maybe you didn't even think were possible. Because I feel like, you know, sixes are energies of alignment, harmony, giving and receiving. And I'm getting the vibe from the Six of Pentacles that you've already done your part. Now it's your time to receive. It's time for the universe to give back to you. I mean, you've put out, it feels like you've put out already, like you put energy out into the world, maybe in a positive way, or you might have a giving spirit. And now it's time for you to receive. It's your turn now. It's your turn to receive now. So yes, this door is completely open to you. Destiny is making a way for this. For sure. And the Six of Wands is also guaranteeing your success. In addition to the fact that, you know, you might have had some adversity along the way, but you fought your battles with the Six of Wands, because it does talk about a soldier returned from war. So you fought your battles, and you deserve to receive this recognition and gift or blessing in a tangible way. Okay, this is a tangible gift or blessing somebody could be giving to you. You deserve this success. And you will have it for sure. You're worthy of it. You've come this far, you've gotten through some things, and you came out on the other side. You're a survivor, a fighter, and you deserve your flowers. You're going to get them. The beautiful thing about this Eight of Swords is, look at the star. Okay, the star. So I feel like for some of you, you're asking about a wish fulfillment. That you've been putting a lot of energy, spiritual energy, I feel, toward. Maybe even mental energy, right? Physical and otherwise. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is saying, Spirit sees your efforts. Spirit sees how much you've labored. How much you fought your own, maybe, doubts. And the thing is that you don't, it's also this feeling because, the blindfold is on. So it's like, you might not see how much you've achieved in doing so. In fighting your doubts and fighting through them and working through the shadow. You might not realize how much you've achieved in doing so. It might have been a lot of hard work, Eight of Pentacles, but this is saying the hard work's about to pay off in a beautiful way. You're about to achieve some kind of recognition, level up, and success that is going to open this door for you. And it feels like it's so supported. This door that you're knocking on, right, is so supported. I just think you're maybe in a blind spot with the Eight of Swords. You're not really seeing how it's all going to come about, but it's going to. And I feel super confident of that with that Six of Wands especially. Despite the challenges you might have and the doubts that creep in, and the way that sometimes you just don't see a way for it to happen. But the fact that you energetically keep pushing and powering through those thoughts despite all that is, and shifting, right? Shifting your energy every time it comes up, or every time a thought comes up, you shift the energy energetically and redirect your focus somewhere else. Eight of Pentacles. Every time you do that, I feel like you amplify your signal, is what I'm getting, interestingly enough. You're amplifying your signal to receive. Okay. That you're still in a receptive state and mode. You're still in balance and harmony and alignment. Every time you do that, it keeps you balanced in harmonious alignment. So you have the alignment here of the sun and the moon. And then you have it, in the sixes. Balance of it all. You keep your energy balanced every time. That is huge. I want to see what's underneath the surface. So underlying energy, maybe something that's hidden out of sight, from view. Oh yeah. Two of Wands. That's about planning, right? Decision making. Also hovering between timelines. At a crossroads. Between timelines, possibly. Two of Wands. right now, you're hovering between old and new. Right now, you might feel you're in a position where you don't see this coming in, not realizing that you're on the brink of it. That you're about to shift the timeline where you receive it. Okay, you're about to shift into a timeline where you receive it. Also, when the opportunity presents itself, Six of Pentacles, because it's like literally given to you, handed to you, say yes. You have the yes card, right? When the door opens, say yes. Also, because it's going to require choice, okay? I feel like the door is going to open to you, but it's going to require that you make a choice to accept it. It's going to give you what you need, okay? It's going to help you to achieve. But you're going to have to fight right through or work through your doubts to accept it. Because you might question, is this good for me? Is this really what I want? Is this going to work out? If I say yes, what could go, what could happen? You might go into your head a little bit and question if it's the right thing to do. Should I say yes? Should I say no? Should I accept it? Should I not? Right? I feel like you're going to be presented with that option with the Two of Wands. And it might have a decision tied to it. It's being offered, though, with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Wands saying you will have success, but your mind might come in to make you doubt that. But you're going to have to power through and work through those doubts in order to say yes, in order to accept it. Okay? I don't know why the Eight of Swords is giving me the vibe of like, trying to talk yourself out of it or use logic and be rational or, and I feel like sometimes we can talk ourselves out of something that's meant for us. And then look, you have balanced energy here. So again, just confirmation, further confirmation of the alignment of the balance that I was feeling from this card and the sixes, right? So yeah, this is in a harmonious alignment with you. It's going to require that you make a decision to accept and say yes. Just try not to talk yourself out of it. Power through any negative thoughts or doubts you might have in regards to it. Because the open door is presenting itself because I feel like you're ready. And I feel like the Six of Pentacles is saying it's going to offer you something that maybe you need. Offer you something more. Because you do make progress. You go from a Six of Pentacles to an Eight of Pentacles, do you see? So that is progress. Yeah. An old site. That's interesting because I said a timeline, right? You were between timelines. A timeline shift. And here we have a cycle coming to a close, right? So an offer might come through or a door might open that's going to require you to make a decision. But in order to accept it and receive it, right, with the Six of Pentacles and achieve it, you're going to have to close out something. You're going to have to say goodbye to something and work through the doubts that you might have in doing so with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles together. So I would say look up the angel number 68 or 66 or 88 or a combination of 6 and 8s. Because I think they're highly relevant to this reading. I'm also going to pull angel numbers for you at the end. But again, this card is confirming the Two of Wands, where you're in between old and new, a timeline split or shift, where this door opens up to you, okay? Again, because the cycle's coming to a close, so another one can open where the door opens, okay, to you. And I also feel like you're maybe in a position between two timelines where you don't see that on the other side of this timeline shift or split, the door opens and the blessing arrives. Again, blessing is given to you. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's way too many. And for time constraints, right? Just want one. One card, please. Okay. Yeah, just more confirmation of a cycle coming to a close. And also, right, the shift and change that this will bring. Okay. I feel like it's gonna require that you say goodbye to one thing and hello to something else. Like, in order to receive the open door you're asking for, or the door that you're asking for, you're gonna have to say goodbye to something. And you got to be willing to cut yourself free or step out of that pattern that you're used to in order to accept the new that's trying to come in, or the open door that you want or that you're seeking, right? So it's a strong yes, but it's going to require you let something go in order to receive it. And work through your fears and doubts. And the discomfort that you might feel in letting something go too. Some of you might feel that. Others of you might be completely ready to say bye, peace, you know, type of thing. You might be totally ready for that because it's long overdue. Especially if you've been stuck in the same situation for so long, looking for a way out. You are going to, I feel like, going to welcome this shift in energy that opens the door for you. Final oracle message here. Let's see. Whoa, I just want one, not the whole deck. Final oracle. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, these aren't red reverse. So prosperity, look at that. Focus on the positive and more good will come, right? Because you don't want to be in this energy, doubting, questioning, right? Letting negative thoughts get in the way of your progress. But it says focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings. I think there's a blessing about to be handed to you here and some kind of success achieved, okay, with this Six of Wands. So yeah, give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Okay, so that is very much in alignment with this. Okay, because sometimes you can get stuck in our head in a negative way versus a positive one. So think positively. You know, you might be in a position where, or in between, right? It feels like Two of Wands. You might be in the in-between. Okay, you're hovering in the in-between liminal space. And maybe that's why, from your perspective, you might feel like this. Wondering, is this wish ever going to come true? I can't see how this is going to happen for me. Not realizing that it's already in motion. Okay? That the answer is yes. And that you're just in between closing out a cycle so that way you can step into receiving this. Well, we got to close out the old cycle before we can receive what, you know, is trying to come in. But there's a prosperous energy here surrounding you and this open door. Okay. And this is your triumph. This is a card of triumph and victory. So you have victory in this situation. You are victorious. And the door is definitely opening up to you. Destiny is answering a big old yes. And it's going to bring some prosperity with it and a beautiful opportunity as well. So let's see if we can get an angel number for this reading. Pile number 2. The angel numbers in the reading can confirm a lot of what is already said in the reading and or provide you with an additional message. So I say just look up a source you trust to help interpret it for you. Let's see what your angel number is for this reading. 4. 4. Interesting because we have 2 8s, right? And half of 8 is 4. So interesting. 5. Okay. So go ahead and look up that number, 445, see what it brings to you. If you want to support this channel, obviously like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, right? Let me know how it resonates with you. Consider maybe even hyping the video because it does help the YouTube algorithm when a video is hyped. I appreciate that so much. You could also support me further by visiting me on Etsy. Link to my shop is down below in the description box. I have cool things there, including personal readings. And you could also consider joining me and my channel membership for exclusive readings and content that I put out for members only. So with that said, thank you so much for joining me today. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in and watching. Have a great day and always keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose the wooden brown door for your reading. We are, in this reading, choosing a door to see if destiny will answer you, yes or no, okay? And we're going to get an answer for you using the Angel Answers cards. Again, if there is a path that you have in mind or a desire that you have in mind, if you want to see if that door is open to you, we're going to find out here with this reading. Okay, so let's see. Pile number 3. Will destiny answer yes or no to the path on your heart and mind, or the thing on your heart and mind? Pile number 3. What is your answer? Yes. Yeah, that is a yes. Big happy changes. Okay. The answer is yes, but just a warning, it's going to come with some changes. It's going to come with some big changes. And I almost want to say to be prepared for the type of changes that it brings. Also keep your arms open and receptive, right? Look at her body language. Okay. For whatever reason, there's this feeling of change can be a little scary, but that doesn't mean it's bad, okay? These are big, happy changes. So the answer is yes, but it's going to change everything. If you're ready for things to change in a big way, right, then this is super positive for you. Otherwise, the answer is still yes, but just know that it's going to come with some changes that you might have to adapt to. I would say just keep yourself open, receptive, surrendered, and adaptable. Okay? Yeah, keep yourself adaptable. Because I know change can be hard for some people, especially when, you know, they're used to doing things a certain way or going about life a certain way. But these are happy changes to bring you what you seek, okay? So even if it seems scary that things are changing suddenly or rapidly, I'm getting the vibe of like fast-moving changes. I don't know why I get that, but this feeling of like rapid, expedited change, sudden change, it might kind of throw you off a little bit. Like, there's this feeling of maybe not fully feeling like you're prepared. Almost like, oh shit, now it's here. What do I do? You know what I mean? It's like, this is what I wanted, right? But, oh, now what do I do? I don't know why that's giving me, this card is giving me that. Interesting. Okay. Now what? I wanted this. This is what I wanted. Oh my gosh, it came true. This is what this is what I was hoping for. And now that it's here, I don't know what to do. And that can be a little scary. Okay, it can be scary. Because it's outside of your comfort zone is what this is giving me. Okay. Yeah, all right, let's keep going. Let's get some tarot here. This is the third eye tarot. I just heard see it. Don't see it as a challenge. Okay. Yeah, don't see it as a challenge. Also, because it wouldn't be open to you. This door wouldn't open to you, bringing big happy changes along with it if you weren't ready. Because the feeling is it's only going to bring what you can handle. I think you're more ready for this than you realize. Okay. Huge changes, big changes. You might wonder if you're ready for it, but I feel like you are. And then I'm hearing some of you are like feeling this energy of bring it. Bring it. I don't care. The feeling is, I don't care if it disrupts my entire existence. Bring it. Whoa. It's almost like some of you are watching this and posing the challenge to the universe itself. Okay? So like in the opposite spectrum of what I was just explaining about being scared of the challenge. And I'm like saying, well, don't think of it as a challenge. The other portion of you choosing this part are like, bring it the hell on. Do your worst. Because I'm here for it. I'm ready. I freaking love that. I love that. Also, I just heard, because yeah, can't do anything that hasn't already been done. In other words, you can't. In other words, some of you have already had everything thrown at you. Right? Already. Life has already thrown shit at you. So it's this feeling of, do your worst. Like, what more could you possibly do or throw at me that you haven't thrown at me already? It's this snarky vibe, and I freaking love it. I love it. Let's see if we can find out more about this. This is the third eye tarot. What you got? Like, I keep hearing like that snarky, like, oh man. What you got for me? Bring it on. Bring it on, please. So ready for this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you're that person, let me know. If you're the one calling out the universe, crashing out at the universe, and challenging the universe itself, like literally, right? If you're that type of person, I think you're my people, but let me know in the comments, please. Okay, let's see. The moon, okay. Intuition. I don't know why her body language is giving me tired. Maybe that's why, because some of you are tired. Right? And the moon energy is about the hidden aspects. So there's a hidden element to the way that this door is going to open to you. There's also a hidden element in regards to the way that the happy changes or the big changes are going to, you know, in the form that they're going to take or the way that they're going to arrive. Fascinating. Knight of Cups. Okay, but this is something on your heart and it's coming towards you. Even if right now in this position you're tired, you're weary, you can't freaking see it because there's a hidden aspect or element to it all. It's still going to, it's going to expand your heart. These are happy changes. These are happy changes in alignment with your heart's desire. This is energy of also trusting your intuition, trusting the path that you're on, despite not seeing how it's all going to unfold. Even if sometimes you feel like you're navigating in the dark, you still have intuition guiding your steps. your higher self leading the charge, leading the way. Even if you don't know or don't see what the end result's going to look like, I also feel like you're still following your heart anyway, which is all that the universe could ask for anyhow. You know, your higher self. It's literally, you're doing the right thing. I also feel like some of you already went through the dark night of the soul, the shadow. And maybe that's where the snark is coming from, right? But you're also being very true to your heart that way. You lead with your heart. You allow your intuition to be your GPS system to navigate and lead, you know, or to navigate your world, your life. You use your heart to do so. Your intuition and your heart is the navigation system you use to get through your everyday life, no matter how dark or challenging it may be. And I feel like that's huge level of trust in yourself. Yeah. Yeah, and again, that feeling of no matter what you throw at me, I'm always going to trust myself. So bring it, you know? Bring it. I have no idea how it's going to arrive. I don't care what change it requires. Bring it, because no matter what it looks like or no matter how it's going to come to me, I am always going to follow my heart in every situation. I'm always going to trust myself and my intuition. And I feel like some of you have already established that foundation within yourself. And I'm also getting the vibe that that's super important, that you already did that in preparation of this, because that's going to help you navigate the change that comes with what you're asking. Okay? Let's see. Yeah. Hell yeah. Temperance. Yeah. You healed your shadow in preparation of this. You did the alchemical work to align with this. This is transmutative alchemical work over here. By following your heart and letting your heart lead the way every single time, you chose you in every situation, which brought you further and closer into alignment with what you've asked for. So yeah. Oh yeah. Pile 3. I got a special love in my heart for people like you. Because it's like no matter what the universe throws at you or the world throws at you or life or existence throws at you, you still find a way to transmute that shit. Okay, right here. You go from this downtrodden, right, body energy, tired, weary, to all is well. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. The feeling is I'm not letting anything affect me or my vibe. My foundation is secure because I did all the work that I needed to do to bring myself into balance, harmony, alignment, alchemically aligned within myself. Consider that the temperance has 2 cups, right? Those cups are always mixing, pouring, mixing, and pouring, kind of like a mixologist to create something new. So you take those 2 opposing forces within yourself, right? And you mix and pour until you arrive at something new. You create something new from the alignment that you find balancing those energies, right? So this is the receptive you, ready to receive whatever is thrown your way. You're ready for it. Because it's like, can't nothing scare you anymore, right? At this point, that's the feeling that these two cards give me. I already been through that dark night of the soul. I've already been through that shit. There's nothing you could do to scare me. I'm good. I'm chilled out. I'm happy. I'm aligned. I'm in touch with my heart. I am vibrating from that space, that place. Maybe over here, I'm getting the feeling that you're meditating on this. You feel that this change is approaching. And your heart is ready to receive it. It's actually coming towards you with this Knight of Cups. It's moving, yeah, it's moving in the direction of your aligned state. And the reason why this thing is coming towards you is because you are in this vibration here of temperance. You're healed. You aligned and you healed. And now the door can be open to you. The changes can start to occur, or the big happy changes can arrive. You're ready to take it on, tackle it, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. It's not going to scare you. It has no power to scare you. The feeling is here because your foundation is secured. Your inner world is safe. You feel safe to receive this now. So now it can come to you. All you have to do is just open your arms and your heart and be ready to receive. But I feel like you are. Some of you still might feel a little scared at, maybe what it could bring or how it might change everything once this happens for you. But you're in a very strong position. Nothing can shake you now. Nothing can disrupt your peace or disrupt you. And that's all the universe needed from you. It feels like the universe needed you to regulate your nervous system in order to receive it. And now that you did that, it can come. Because sometimes our nervous system isn't ready to receive what we asked for. But I feel like you're stable now. This is also Sagittarius energy. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. We also have Pisces here with the moon, or Cancer with the moon. I forgot. Oh yeah, you're completely in alignment to receive this. That's why the big happy changes card showed up for you. And even if you're in a position where you don't see it, it doesn't change the fact that you're in alignment. It doesn't change the fact that it's already traveling toward you. This thing on your heart is already traveling towards this version of you that's completely at ease, undisturbed, unbothered, peaceful, harmoniously aligned. And yeah, it's like you're not giving the outside world much energy. Maybe negative thoughts don't have the power to rob you of your energy anymore. So I feel like your vibe is so high right now that all you're focused on is the good. You reject anything negative. You've put that part of you behind you, okay? Because your energy is so focused and aligned, this can start to shift now. Also, Knight of Cups just gave me, it's just telling me that you're on the right path. Because, Knights are movement, speed, action, momentum. So they travel, right? So you're traveling in the path of your heart's desire. You don't even see it, though. I don't feel like you're fully aware. I think intuitively you might know you're on the right path, but you don't have physical evidence for it yet. But that's okay. You don't need to see it to know it. You don't need to see it to trust it. You don't need to see it to believe it. Because you're operating from a heart-centered place now. And that's all it takes. I want to see what's underneath the surface to see what could be a hidden element, something that maybe you can't see. That's why I look underneath the deck. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's to me just confirming the stability, the stable energy that you feel within yourself. That is your foundation. This is earth energy, right? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles is very domestic. She's all about her house. She's all about taking care of hers, right? Herself, her people. I feel that some of you, maybe that is where your focus is right now, taking care of your home. For some of you, the big happy change could be a new home, especially with her energy, or a new career. I'm feeling this energy of independence, career independence, or financial independence, where you're sitting pretty and you're doing things on your terms. You have the freedom, maybe even for some of you, to work from home. Maybe that's part of the door that you're asking for the universe to open. So underneath the surface, you are stable, secure. There's this feeling of also having financial prosperity or abundance to support you in this chapter where the door is opened, right? To bring you the resources, the income, the abundance, whatever it is that you need to make this possible for you. It's already prepared for you. So you can thrive and be fruitful like the Queen of Pentacles is. So there's some kind of, I'm getting vibes of like some kind of upgrade or financial increase that's going to bring you more comfort in your life, lifestyle, or home. And that's part of the big happy change. Again, nonetheless, be prepared for a complete, turnaround. Sorry for the squeaky chair. Oh my gosh. Anyway, there's going to be something that turns around for you in a very positive and abundant way. And a lot of that is a result of you trusting yourself, following your heart. Again, Knight of Cups, moving in the direction of what your heart truly wants versus what maybe, what's expected of you. It's about trusting your inner knowing, your inner voice. And I'm hearing the vibe of like removing yourself from distractions or negative thoughts that might try to make you think otherwise. It's like you being resolute with the temperance within yourself to block out that negative thought or energy projected upon you or out into, whatever's out there in the world. Could be very negative too. And it's like you focusing on your inner world and allowing that to be the way that your energy and frequency emits into the world. So it's like the energy and frequency that you emit is obviously what's bringing this to you, but it's because you stabilized your inner world despite what's happening outside of you, right? Because you stabilize your inner world, that's why these changes can happen now. That's why the blessing with the Queen of Pentacles can come to you now, even though you might be in a position where you don't see it. That's why these things can arrive and these doors can be open to you, because you stabilize your inner world and focused on the frequency you're emitting, which is heart-centered, okay? Which is allowing for it all to flow in a happy way. It's going to change things, yes. Oh, these are happy changes, though. Big changes, maybe outside of your norm. So again, that's just a thing to just be aware of. This is a change that might be outside of your norm or outside of your normal comfort levels. Some of you might be a little bit about it, right? But others of you are like, bring that shit on. I'm ready for this. I stabilize my energy to receive this. So like, do whatever you got to do, universe, to bring it on, because I'm ready for it. Let's see. And I love that for you. So, yeah. This is about you bearing fruit, Queen of Pentacles, in your next era, okay, in this next chapter. Your foundation is stable, secure, and ready to receive this. Achievement. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, mountain energies, mountains are awesome in the sense that, you know, they represent a pinnacle. Okay. They are a pinnacle of achievement. So yeah, you're achieving big things now. This is your moment. But you're ready for this. You've gotten to a place where nothing can shake your foundation. Again, you're chilling with the Temperance energy. You're unbothered. You know, your foundation is strong and prepared and ready to receive this. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going. Again, the reflective work that you've done, I feel in the moon, in the shadow energy of the moon. You've done that self-reflective work. You strengthen and focus on your inside world, right? Your inner vibration. You've aligned that. You've raised it. Then we have the changing leaves, which again is just, again, confirming the happy changes on the way. Okay, because seasons change. So that's confirming this card. The air, the thoughts, positive thoughts, right? The frequency, the vibe. Messages also, phone calls, emails, texts. You might get news of this big happy change via a phone call, email, text, some kind of communication, right? But I'm also getting vibes that this is mental energy. You've aligned your inner, your outer world, your heart, everything's in alignment. And mind and heart, okay, syncing is what this is giving me. Because in order to manifest, in order to align, you do have to sync your mind and heart to receive. You visualize with air energy as well. You hold the mental vision undisturbed no matter what is happening outside of you. And I'm getting that vibe because she's like closing her eyes. She's focusing on her inner world, holding the vision that she sees in her mind's eye and syncing that to the feeling in her heart. You did the self-reflective work. You did the work on the shadow. You're ready to receive and achieve now, okay? And there's nothing that's going to close or keep you, right, from this door opening. It can't, nothing can close the door or keep it from opening. You've already unlocked it within yourself. So now it's just you remaining open and receptive to the energy because it's already coming in. It's already on its way to you. It's traveling in the direction of you now. Okay. Let's grab before I grab dice, let's grab a final oracle message. Big happy changes. Don't be scared of them. I know the moon can sometimes make us feel that way. Positive momentum and shifts in alignment with your heart with the Knight of Cups because you're ready to receive this. Your foundation is strong and stable. Now, again, you regulated. I feel like some of you regulated your nervous system to allow for this to happen now. And that's all the universe, or that's all your higher self was waiting for. Interesting. There's two here, but it's fine. We'll take it. See what it says. Oh, rebirth. No matter what happens. Look at that. I said, bring it, right? That was the snarky feeling I was getting. It's like some of you were like, bring it. I don't care what you throw at me now, right? No matter what happens, right? In other words, no matter what happens, no matter how you bring it, I'm ready, right? No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. The shadow work is behind you, right? You already did that. I know you're tired, but despite that, you're ready. Rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. No way. Okay? I don't know how much more magical my readings can be. Like, come on now. Look at that. Big happy changes. Positive change that is coming. Accept the positive change that is coming. So talk about confirmation on top of confirmation. Need I say more? This is your rebirth movement, okay? You worked through the shadow. You burned all that away to rise up anew, okay? And become this. You're literally the phoenix that rises from the ashes. And there's an ending bringing a beginning with the rebirth card. There's an ending bringing a big happy change. You have found your wings. It's time for you to fly. That's what this is saying. And happiness. Oh, I love it. I love it. It says, immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Again, confirming the big happy, right? We have happy changes, happiness, the joy that's about to be found by you in this open door. Okay, in this open door, that's literally yours. It's for you to walk through it. So yes, the door is opened to you to receive whatever this big happy change embodies. I feel like this is your destiny to receive it. You did the rebirth. You put yourself through the crucible, it feels like, to get to the point where you can receive this. You're so ready for it. You're more ready than you realize. Yeah. This is going to be so happy. These changes are going to be so happy for you. And it's bringing that thing on your heart. Wow. Okay, pile number 3. This is beautiful. Congratulations, I want to say. You did the work to align with this, to become the thing that you seek. And now that you are in alignment with it, the door is open. I feel like your life is about to get a big upgrade where you're super comfortable, Queen of Pentacles, and fruitful, abundant, prosperous, happy, chill, balanced, in alignment, unbothered, a life of ease, comfort, joy, blessings, happiness, well-being. And you're going to look back and reflect, right? Because the card says reflect. You're going to look back and reflect on your life and be like, whoa, I did that shit. I went through the fire. I walked through the fire and I came out reborn, renewed, restored, a whole different person. But I had to go through that to receive what I asked for. You had to burn away the old, right? With the rebirth. You burn away the old, what wasn't working, what wasn't serving your highest good or your vibration. You had to burn those aspects of self away because those weren't in alignment with the door that you were asking to be opened to you. You see? But you did the work. Now you are a vibrational match to what you asked for. And now it can come in a big happy way. Literally have happiness twice. You have big happy changes or positive changes twice. So it's, again, just so much confirmation. And the achievement of it, of that, also of that alignment, right? Not only of the tangible physical thing with the Queen of Pentacles, but the alignment as well. All right, let's get the angel number for you. I do roll the dice for angel numbers. The angel numbers oftentimes confirm what I've already said in the reading or provide you with an additional message that you need in the moment. I say just find a source that you trust to look up the numbers and go with that. All right, so let's see what your angel number is. 2, 0. Oh, 2. Look at that. Master number 22. 202 is your number. Go ahead and look up that number. See what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has connected and, you know, touched something or maybe kind of just spoke to you in some way, let me know in the comment section, please. Share your thoughts with me. I love hearing from each and every one of you. You can support my channel by sharing, subscribing, maybe even considering hyping the video. That does help the YouTube algorithm a lot. You could also support me further by visiting me on Etsy. I have cool things there that I make by hand, personal readings when I have time. And you can support me even further by considering joining my channel membership for exclusive content readings I put out for members only. So I will leave you here. Thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this reading, connecting on my channel. I value and appreciate each and every one of you. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful month, week, year, whenever you choose to watch this reading, right? I hope it finds you when it's meant to. Much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining.